Two, one. Alright, hello guys. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. And today it's going to be a shorter video than usual, or actually than usual. I still haven't posted any of the other ones yet because they take a long time to edit. So this is going to technically be our either first or second video, depending on how fast the thing gets edited. But from now on, most of the videos are going to be a lot longer, but this one's going to be like on the shorter side. Anyway, what we're talking about today is how the Denver Nuggets lost to the Washington fucking Wizards after Nikola Jokic almost had a 60-point triple-double.
Yeah,
that's bro. Jokic dropped, 56, 16, and 8 on elite efficiency, and yet the fucking Nuggets has somehow lost to the Washington Wizards. Now, at the same time, Jordan Poole dropped almost 40, but at the same time, bro, that's fucking atrocious. I know the Nuggets were missing Jamal Murray.
And I'm not gonna talk about how Russell Westbrook just didn't he ghosted the whole game. He was
MPJ too, bro. MPJ shot 5 of 14 from that game.
The ghost of Oklahoma strikes again. Oh my god!
Right? How the fuck did Michael Porter Jr. get 6 assists that game?
Good question. I've never seen him pass the ball that much.
How the fuck, dude? Hell no. How the fuck did this man have 6 assists? My eyes are playing tricks on me on the stat sheet, bro. What the fuck?
He was feeding Jokic a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah,
and Jokic was cooking him down, especially Valanciunas.
Hey, you know how you were saying Russ played like ass that game?
Yes.
He almost had a triple-double.
But he did?
Yeah, he had 7 points. He almost did. He had 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists, and 3 of 6 from the field. So he was efficient and passed the ball really well. Even though he was
I didn't see that. I did not see that.
Yeah, no, dude was probably stat padding with Jokic with the passing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Either I was just not watching the game hard enough, or I just refused to watch that. Probably both. But
yeah, I don't know. Russ probably just got all those assists from just feeding it to Jokic, honestly. But he had a solid game, honestly.
It was. Looking at the stats, it was a solid game. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I don't know nothing.
He actually played well.
I could have sworn he was ghosting the whole game.
He still
he was gone. He was nowhere.
Honestly,
I don't know where he went.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, this video I want to talk about how we can improve the Denver Nuggets. What, dude? Also, another crazy stat I found on TikTok about that Wizards game is Jokic was responsible for over 70% of the team's points. The Denver Nuggets, I think, scored 116 points that game. Jokic had 56 of that and also had 8 assists. Dude was responsible for 70% of the points.
Just a few months ago, he was awarded the Premier League.
Turn that off, bro. We're recording a video. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Well, I can get copyrighted. I just accidentally clicked on son. I was an accident. We did not mean to use your content in the video. Yeah.
Yeah, please don't sue us. We're just a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, I just accidentally clicked son while trying to exit YouTube.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
And promise you, your video is probably not that good. Anyways.
Yeah, nah, dude, we gotta do something about the Denver Nuggets. And frankly, I'm gonna try to rebuild them. And let's try. So, what's someone who they can trade for? Because when Jokic is off the. Yeah, what?
First, let's put the lineup on a team sheet so we know what we need to do.
Alright, let me place it down real quick. The starting lineup normally is Jamal, Christian Braun, and by the way, Christian Brown, is it Brown or Brown?
I don't know how you say his name.
Yeah, let me search it up real quick. Christian.
I think it's Braun.
Yeah, it's Braun. Yeah, it's Braun. Dude, Christian Braun has been hooping for him, though. He's averaging 15 per game on really good efficiency. He's been a great defender. He's been a good replacement for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, but Jamal Murray has been ass.
I agree.
Yeah, and the thing is, because Christian Braun, who was one of their best bench players last year, is now starting for him, that makes that bench terrible, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Russ, he can be good sometimes, but for the most part, he's ass.
He's just too inconsistent.
He's too inconsistent and also turns the ball over and is just inefficient. And look, I know there's a bunch of about to be a Russ fan in the comments that are going to be yelling, well, Russell Westbrook has been good this season. No, he has not.
No, the
He's
fuck
had
he
a
has
couple
not.
good games. A couple out of like 15. Aside from that, he has been a negative player. And I am a massive Russell Westbrook fan. He's been my favorite player for like the last year and a half. And I'm a
not a
fan of the
massive
fucking
Russell.
players saying he's a bad player.
I'm not a massive fan, but I respect him
Also,
as a
Denver
player.
scored
When he was
100.
actually playing, I don't respect him now because he's kind of ass. But when he was actually playing good, like in OKC and stuff like that,
Yeah, even then though, honestly, Russ isn't a winning basketball player. He has never been one, and frankly, I don't think he'll ever be a winning basketball player. I know he carried OKC to the playoffs. He's averaging a triple-double, all that. At the same time, a lot of those were stat-padded, and not to mention there's no one else from the score, so he gets free reigns. He can do anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that Russell Westbrook is not a player. He needs to be the center. He needs to be the center of the team to be effective, and that's not gonna happen.
Exactly. He's not a winning basketball. He has the Carmelo Anthony curse.
Oh, that's actually a little bit disrespectful to Carmelo.
It's not. Melo also isn't a winning basketball player and never will be.
Never will. That sounds so outrageous.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
No shit, Sherlock. He's never gonna be a winning player. He's fucking retired.
Yeah, this one that's outrageous. But listen.
You know, if I had a
question for you. Now I want you to think about this. Which version of Melo was better? You got Denver Nuggets with Allen Iverson, or you got the Knicks with, I think it was Jeremy Lin at the time. I think it was
Jeremy Lin, J.R. Smith, Amari Stoudemire. That was a pretty good team. They just couldn't stay healthy, and they kept on stalling in the playoffs. Honestly, I think Knicks Melo was better all around, but the most athletic version of Melo in Denver was also pretty good. Denver Nuggets Melo.
Now I look. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Russ. Carmelo again was the center of that Knicks team.
Allen won because of that.
Allen Iverson was still kind of he was alright. He is a little bit good at that time.
It's just that having two ball dominant dudes that play no defense on the same team who both have the exact same scoring mentality doesn't help winning.
Yeah, like 04 Allen Iverson. I think it was 04. Unless I'm bugging, it was 02 or 04.
No, it's definitely way late. He got drafted in 1996. He was with the Sixers for at least 10 years.
10 years? I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. Look, he wasn't. Yeah, he left Philly in 2000. He joined the Denver. He got traded to the Denver Nuggets in the middle of 2006 season, meaning he played for them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No, I'm talking about Philadelphia 76ers Allen Iverson. That's what I'm talking about.
What about him?
I don't know what you're yapping about. He was the center of the team again. Two ball dominant players.
That are used to being a number one option. That's never going to work out. Seriously, the only winning
this team that doesn't work out.
The only winning Russ has ever done in his career was when he was with KD and they won 60-something games in 2 straight seasons.
Yeah. The only time I say you would have two superstars on the team and that worked was the 2017 Warriors.
Yeah. And honestly, after KD left, obviously Russ got better because he became a number one option, but him as a number one option is never going to be a winning player. And even with having him a side like superstar or side star player, if it was the like prime Russ after KD left, he's never gonna be a winning one. If he had Russ as like a second or third option, and like young Russ back when like he wasn't like a ball hawk completely, then I feel like he could have been a winning player. But after KD left, that version of Russ is never gonna be a winning player.
Yeah. And I have to say, honestly, like players like Russ, like Carmelo, all that, I want them to win. It's just that.
You want them to win, but at the same time, they kind of fucked up. They've kind of fucked themselves over with the way they play.
Yeah, like they.
Yeah. Now, at the same time, honestly, Prime Russ, I don't blame him for losing a lot because his team was complete garbage aside from, like, Steven Adams and maybe one or two other guys.
I mean, he did Paul George for a little bit.
Yeah, He had Paul George and Melo. They low-key should have done better that season. I mean, Paul George really made All-NBA first team. Paul George made All NBA first team that season, and
hurt.
Melo was still really good. But at the same time, they just kind of sold in the playoffs, and they just weren't playing well together. I blame Russ for that one. And same thing with losing to LeBron in the finals. I know it's LeBron and like the Heatles, but still they got kind of crushed because they were too young and inexperienced, and also Russ and Katie were both making stupid ass decisions, turning the ball over a lot, but still.
I guess because they're both like ball dominant. So when they're both ball dominant, they don't want to give each other the ball, so they just do whatever they please, even if it's not the right option, because they don't want to give up the ball, because that's how they work. And the only reason KD works at Golden State is because Curry sometimes is willing to give up the ball.
Yeah.
That's it works so well because Curry was just willing to give up the ball because he is a great passer.
He's a good passer.
Yeah, I say he's one of the best passers in the NBA right now.
He's only averaging 6 assists per game. I doubt that.
No, but like besides the just stats, he's a great passer. I wouldn't say elite, maybe.
Not elite. He's like, honestly, at one point he was like arguably the best passer in the NBA in like 2021 or 2022. I can't remember. He was averaging like 8 assists per game. But after that, he only averages like 6 or occasionally 7 assists per game. He's a great playmaker. He's just not elite. He's pretty solid though.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, so I found the full Nuggets roster. So the starters is Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. That's a pretty good starting five. It's just that bench is ass, and also Jamal Murray is playing like ass. And the only problem with that is, honestly, Jamal Murray and MPJ's contracts are both untradeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jamal Murray making like $40 million a year without being a star. Same thing with MPJ. Dude's making like $35 million a year without being a star. And I don't think either of them are going to get much better after this, since they're both like in their mid-20s and they're about to get even older. So honestly, the best way to honestly make them win games is by rebuilding their bench. And so obviously no one's going to trade for Russell Westbrook. Peyton Watson's pretty good. They need to keep him.
You can probably see there has. I mean, let's see, teams in the league that might take Russ. Nope, he won't get anywhere.
Like maybe the Nets if you give him a first-round pick, but at the same time, Russ's contract is like a minimum, so you can't really trade him for anything unless they're a young player and they don't have the assets to do that. So
let's see.
Frankly, the worst contract they have, aside from Jamal and MPJ's, is Zeke Naji, because the dude's making $8 million a year while only playing like 15 minutes per game and not being a good player. So I feel like they could trade him to the Nets for like Cam Johnson.
I don't think they'll give up Cam Johnson for Zeke.
No, dude, he's 27. He's a really good veteran role player. They want to trade all the good role players. Like Dorian Finney-Smith is another good option they can trade for. They could definitely use him in his defense. Yeah, let me search up the different salaries for all the Brooklyn Nets players.
Oh, I thought you were... Wait, what? Are you talking about the Nuggets or the Nets?
No, I'm talking about who the Nuggets could trade for because the Brooklyn Nets, they want to trade everyone that they have because they're trying to, start selling and they want to like get more first-round picks and shit, right? Yeah. So I think the best way they can do that is by trading Zeke Naji's $8 million contract and wait, let me search up the Nuggets payroll on my phone real quick. Okay, so they can trade Dario Saric. So, alright, so they can. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
They can trade Dario, and Zeke Naji and a first-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith, because Cam Johnson's making $20 million a year. They could add a trade exception, I think. They could add a trade exception, but I don't know if that's gonna work out. Yeah, because Cam's making $22 million per year, so... Huh. Yeah, because he's making $22 million per year. Oh, you know another good option?
I'm just looking at the stats. Alright. You're looking at stats, I mean.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do this on my computer so y'all can actually see what's happening. So the Denver Nuggets payroll... credit to this website that I'm about to pull up, Hoops Hype, I believe it's called. Yeah, right here. Credit to them. Please don't sue us.
Zeke is making... He's actually making it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, paying like a 24-year-old that hasn't been good for the past 3 seasons that much money, but they're a bunch of idiots, so...
I thought you were trolling like a highball estimate or something. $40 million for Ben Simmons. Goddamn.
Hey, don't use guy's name in vain.
I'm sorry. Respect.
Forgive him.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So what I'm thinking is they trade for Dorian Finney-Smith because they need some, good forwards and people that can play defense. So they should trade Dario Saric and Zeke Naji in a first rounder for Dorian Finney-Smith, I think.
Ooh. Damn, I like that.
And honestly, I think that's in terms of trade, that's all they can do since they don't really have any other tradable contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any other tradable contracts since Zeke, since Jamal Murray and MPJ ain't no one trading for that. What the fuck? No, you're fucking kidding me, right? Why the fuck is Jamal Murray getting paid the same amount of money as Nikola Jokic next season?
I mean, okay.
That's fucking blasphemy.
Oh,
you're actually playing, right? Why the fuck is Jamal Murray making the same amount of money as Nikola Jokic?
Alright, listen to this. I'm not confirming this, but this might be the reasoning. Jamal Murray, at some game, he's kind of like
they're overpaying him just because he did good in one playoff series or two.
Yeah, he's super on and off, like Russell.
Especially this season, because last season it was really good. Shot 40% from three. Was averaging 20 a game. This season his averages and stats are all down. And there's either way though, even if he was as good as that bubble Jamal Murray as an example, he still don't deserve that type of contract, and that shit is stupid. Anyway, also you can see here that Bojan Bogdanovic's contract is running out this season, so they could sign him for like a veteran minimum deal. He's solid actually. Same thing with could they trade for Zaire Williams? How's Zaire Williams been doing this season?
That's what I was going to propose.
He actually has a tradable contract. He's actually been pretty solid. He's averaging 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 1 assist per game. He's a pretty good defender as well. Let me look at his
I was going to say you give Zeke for Zaire, Zeke and some other person.
Alright, his efficiency is great. Isn't that good, but at the same time, he's a good defender. He's a good rebounder, and overall, he can score a little bit. So I feel like he can definitely be someone they can trade for. I need to check his age real quick too, because if he's like 22, then I don't think the Brooklyn Nets are gonna trade him. And also, he's 6'9", so he can play like the 2, the 3, the 4, maybe. Okay, he's 23, but at the same time, I feel like they'll definitely be willing to trade him. So, Nuggets, future draft picks. They don't have much draft picks, but I do think they have a couple of. Shout out to whoever made this Fanspo page, by the way. Alright, so they could. Okay, so they don't have any seconds actually. I feel like giving up another first rounder just for Zaire Williams isn't fucking worth it though. So what do you think, Darren? What should we do? Should we add like Cam Thomas to that deal since they're definitely going to trade him for like 2 first-round picks?
Yeah.
You know what? That could work. Yeah. Trade Zeke Najee and
Dario.
Dario and Zeke Najee for what 3 first-round picks? Because at the same time, giving up 3 just for Dorian Finney-Smith and
Yeah,
Cam
that's
Thomas.
a little bit.
That might seem like too much, but at the same time, that's still a massive upgrade over whatever else they have right now. So I feel like they kind of have to.
No, really, they really don't have to.
Look, those picks are in 2026, 2028, and 2030. And by then, Jokic is still going to be in his prime. He's still going to be good. So those picks aren't going to be worth a whole lot anyway. So the Nets would probably take it either way.
But then you still have to think like somewhat to the future. Like, let's say.
Look,
Jokic's
prime is, dude, Jokic is only 29 still. His prime is still going to go on until like 2030 something. Since he doesn't rely on his athleticism at all, which means he's not going to regress that much because of his lack of athleticism. So his prime is still going to last like another half a decade or more. So I feel like these picks won't be as worth as much since Denver's still going to be in contention. Especially if they trade for Cam Thomas.
You have to think about the rest of the team. Like, Jamal is going to be... How old is Jamal? He's 30, right?
No, he's still 25 or 26.
He's 26? I thought he was like 28, 29 last season.
He's not that old. He got drafted at like 2 or 3 years after Jokic, and he's only 29.
Dang. Well, Jamal's
27.
If he actually...
Jamal is 27. And in 5 years, Jamal Murray's definitely going to get way worse. So that's that. At the same time, I feel like there could be some free agents they can pick up. Also, dude, at the same time, I feel like Jokic doesn't need another star player. I mean, he's literally one of the only people to win a ring without another all-star on his team. So,
I mean,
MPJ is going to be... And MPJ... Honestly, MPJ is still going to be good. He's going to be 31 by then, but he still should be good because he doesn't.
You got to think about Aaron Gordon though. Who's going to play?
Aaron Gordon's already like 28. I think he might be older than Jokic actually.
He is.
No, he's 29, same age. But
Aaron
Gordon relies mostly on his athleticism, honestly, and I don't think he's going to get a jump shot all of a sudden, which he's been a solid shooter this season, but I don't think that's going to continue on for any longer, so, yeah.
I thought he'd bug him, bro.
Yeah,
there's
honestly,
no way Aaron Gordon's only 29.
I thought he'd be like 30 or 31, but apparently not. Dude, honestly, do the Nuggets not... Okay, shout out to Nug Love, apparently, whatever this website is. They have no second-round picks, bro. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I have a good option. Trade 3 first-round picks and they get 2 second-rounders from Brooklyn. I think that's good. Do you think that's good?
Let's see. Brooklyn.
Yeah, because they're not going to be good in 2025 or 2026, so getting those picks I feel like would be good. 225. Oh, but this one's protected though. So this one, and this one. These 2 picks I feel like would be appropriate, honestly. And I feel like that's a good way to rebuild their team, honestly. And seriously, I mean, getting rid of Zeke Najee's contract and getting a good forward and another bucket getter that they need off the bench, I feel like that's an upgrade, though.
Yeah.
And the next season, like I said, Bojan Bogdanovic, how's he been doing this season after he got traded to the Pistons? Wait, what? He's on the Nets right now.
Who's on the Nets right now?
What?
Who's on the Nets right now?
Bojan Bogdanovic. His contract is expiring next season, so he's going to be a free agent, I think. So they could sign him. He's a solid player. Should be at least.
I mean, yeah.
And then who else is a free agent next season?
How do you not know free agents, buddy? Or you might be cooks.
No, I'm talking about the role players. Kyrie's going to be a free agent. He's definitely going to re-sign, though. Okay, so... Oh, they can sign Javonte Green. He's pretty good. Alex Caruso as well, but Alex is probably going to stay with OKC. They can sign...
Yeah, Alex is probably going to stay with OKC.
What?
Alex is probably going to stay with OKC.
Yeah, that's what I just said. They can sign Garrison Matthews, who's a great three-point shooter. They can also re-sign Javonte... Not re-sign, they can sign Javonte Green. He's pretty good, a good defender. And who else? Cam Thomas is also going to be a free agent, but they can just like extend his contract, I guess. And who else? Okay. Brandon Ingram's another option they can sign, or Julius Randle, or Jimmy Butler, Miles Turner as well. Oh yeah, for sure. Josh Giddey, but he's probably gonna. Fred VanVleet is another good option.
Yeah.
Fred VanVleet, better defender, shooter, and passer than Russ right now. And honestly, they can have like a couple point guards. Honestly, at the same time, I don't know what type of contract. At the same time, I don't think Fred's gonna be a good option. He's definitely gonna get paid a lot. Javonte Green and Bojan and Garrison are all probably gonna sign like a minimum deal or close to a minimum deal. So. Oh, they can sign Bruce Brown and get him back for sure. What do you think, Bruce Brown?
Okay, so Bruce Brown.
I mean, he played for the Nuggets at one point.
But like.
Another good option, Malcolm Brogdon, except Malcolm, he gets injured too much, though, so never mind. Karis LeVert, but Karis LeVert is probably going to sign back with, wait, what? Wait, what? Is he? Fuck, is this an old list that I see right here?
Brother, what are you talking about? You might be bugged.
Shit, okay, whatever. Wait, let me search this up. Free agents next season, NBA. Okay.
DeMar DeRozan, OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby recently got re-signed. This one's old. 2024 free agent tracker here. The NBA has it.
And that says 2023 to 24.
Yeah, fuck. Wait, actually, no, I should be able to check it up here. I think there's an option.
You're selling Zion.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, ESPN made this. NBA free agents.
Okay, that's...
Okay,
yeah.
This one actually works. Clint Capella is another good option as a center. Oh yeah, Clint Capella for sure.
We don't really need it. We don't need another center.
They don't have a single backup center.
They don't?
No, Dorian Finney-Smith, Zeke Naji, their backup center, is getting traded for Zeke Naji.
Oh, Zeke was the back. Okay. I'm bugging. I thought brother was a power forward. I thought brother was a power forward.
Oh,
maybe
you know what?
I
know another deal they can do immediately. Get another good Dennis Smith Jr. is a really good player. Yeah, he still doesn't have a team for some reason, so they can definitely sign him. He's a good defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Who else?
Gonna diggy. I'm trolling.
You gonna get us?
Let me shut the hell up. My bad.
Yeah. They can re-sign Ty. They can sign. No, they definitely won't be able to. Actually, never mind. Okay. They can sign Dante Exum. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, I don't think Dante Exum's gonna leave Mavericks though. What else?
Troy Brown, Clay, just left.
No, you gotta look at the 2025 one right here.
That's why I say you just left that.
Okay.
Chris Paul's gonna be.
They can sign Kevon Looney as a bench center as well. I don't know if he'll leave the Warriors though.
I mean, okay. I gotta. This is a serious question for you. Maybe. Do you think it would be better to get Chris Paul as a main backup?
That could be, and he's been really good this season actually. So could be a good bench. Yeah, honestly, they could play Chris Paul when Jokic isn't playing.
Yeah, because Chris Paul will give that like the things Russ doesn't give. Like Russ, he can play make sometimes. He was giving some.
You know, if he doesn't turn over the ball a shit ton for no reason.
Yeah, but when I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure all his assists got to Jokic.
Yeah, most of his assists did go to Jokic actually.
But when nobody else is on the court, who's he gonna pass to? I mean, everybody's assists was basically Jokic's points, but still.
Who can they sign aside?
Brandon Ingram's gonna be free next season.
I'll go ahead and they don't have the salary cap for that.
What's their salary cap?
They are almost past the second apron, so they can't sign anyone. They can only sign minimum players, which all of these guys should be willing to sign a minimum contract. So I feel like those guys. That's why I have those guys there. Who else? They can sign Jonathan Isaac, but I don't think he's gonna leave I don't see him leaving the. Yeah, I'm tripping. I don't see him leaving. Whatever. Ignore whatever I was saying just now. They can sign Matisse Thybulle. I don't think the Portland Trailblazers are gonna re-sign him, so Matisse Thybulle would be a good option. He's a really good defender, one of the best ball stealers in the entire NBA.
One of the best ball stealers in the entire NBA.
Shut up. Only problem with Matisse Thybulle is that he's not a good offensive player, but at the same time, though, if they get Chris Paul or any Cam Thomas to come off the bench, then I don't think they'll really need that much scoring. They just need more defense because Cam Thomas is a bad defender. Who else is on here? Chris Boucher could be a good option. Who else? What the fuck? I don't want to see feet pics. The fuck?
Brother, man.
Look, what the fuck? I don't want to see that.
What did I have no word. I have no word.
Alright, anyway, I think this would be the best way to rebuild the Denver Nuggets. So,
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, listen to this real quick.
What?
Go back to the list.
What list?
Free agents list? The free agents list?
Free agents list.
If my eyes do not deceive me, I saw Lauri Markkanen. Yep.
He already got re-signed.
Oh, shit.
He signed a contract extension recently. Anyway, alright, so I'll go ahead and, talk about what exactly is going to happen, what I think could be the right rebuild.
Okay, so let's give the rebuild lineup.
Wait a sec.
Just make a new slide.
I know, that's what I was going to do. Okay, so, alright. Okay, so after the rebuild, the starters are gonna be Jamal, Christian Braun, and yes, Christian Braun is in fact gonna be starting over Cam Thomas. Because if Cam Thomas is first of all, if Cam Thomas, their lineup's gonna be worse defensively already. They already have not great defenders and MPJ and Jamal Murray on the team, so the Christian Braun's gonna be starting over Cam Thomas. Plus, I feel like Cam Thomas being able to score all.
Give me 1 sec.
All right. King Nass. Oh, I can't say that, can I? Can I get banned for like mentioning a porn star's name that I see on TikTok? Can I get banned for that, or can I like get demonetized? I don't think I can't even get demonetized. I'm not even fucking monetized. What am I talking about? Taryn, are you back yet? Okay, whatever. This man, bro. Okay, alright, Taryn will be back in a sec. Please, go ahead and skip forward into the video until this dumbass comes back. Anyway. Who else did I say we should trade for? Dennis Smith Jr., and DFS. Yeah. Like I said, they're just gonna skip forward in the video if you're at this point right now until.
Alright, I'm back.
Finally, bro. Damn, bro.
I had to do something special for my father for Christmas.
No, did he?
Pause. I can't tell him what it is. I can't say nothing because it might sound wrong to people. It's not too big.
Oh, fuck no.
No, because it might sound illegal. Because I'm a kid.
What do you and your father do, bro? The fuck?
No, my mom wanted to get my dad something for Christmas, and she asked me to take a picture saying, "Not like that."
No, I don't think anyone doubted you.
She asked me to take a picture so she can buy it.
Alright, cool. Anyway. Honestly, though, I feel like if all the, like, trades and stuff like that goes through well, I really feel like they could, they already have a good enough bench, honestly.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like, after, like, in the first season, and after free agency, they can get even more good players, like Javonte Green, Garrison Matthews, and honestly, though, the only problem, they don't have a center off the bench, so they should just not play Russell Westbrook at all, and same as other one, just without Russ, and add Kevon Looney. Or Matisse Thybulle. Sure.
Okay, so this would be our starting lineup, theoretically.
Theoretically.
We'd have Jamal. Basically, the current starting lineup. But then we have
off the bench, though, they have Cam Thomas, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dennis Smith Jr., Julian Strawther, and Peyton Watson, and did I already say Cam Thomas? And Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, so now our bench has more of a, what's the term? More depth.
A lot more depth.
Way more. 29% more. That's not even a real number, but yeah.
Fuck my knee. Anyway, and after free agency, they do need a bench center, so I feel like Kevon Looney would be a good option for that.
I've never heard anybody say Kevon.
Kevon Looney.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know the reason why? Because I always just assumed it was Kevin. I
No,
just
it's Kevon. I mean, he's a good rebounder and can catch lobs and stuff. They could definitely use him.
yeah. All right, is that it? No time, no taking.
I think so.
All right.
Thanks for watching our rebuild of the Denver Nuggets, and
Maybe if this gets enough views, we'll do some other time with another team.
oh yeah, I definitely want to. This is fun to begin with.
Yeah, but while we're here, while we're still here, I just want everyone to know that Jokic got absolutely robbed. He should have won this game.
He should have won the MVP over fucking Joel Embiid's bitch ass.
Exactly. What in the hell just happened? Did this man just
That's some
drop that
bullshit, bro. He did some black magic or something. I don't know.
56-point double, and his team sold him.
That too.
And they let Jordan Poole drop. What? How much did Jordan Poole drop?
He almost dropped 40. That's some bullshit, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Fuck are they doing, man?
They let Jordan Poole drop 13.
I mean, at the same time, Jordan's been hooping this season, though. You can't like, talk shit about him.
Be so for real.
He's been hooping this season. Search up his stats.
Be so for real.
I ain't being for real.
Now, before anybody says, "Oh, you don't have any ball knowledge. You don't know what you're talking about," I barely, some games, I barely pay attention to the NBA nowadays.
I feel like this has made you seem like you have even less ball knowledge, but okay.
How? Like, what I mean by that.
That's the end of the video, y'all.
Yeah, he dropped 39, 5, and 8 against Denver. That's bad.
Yeah, that is pretty. That's
his last 4 games, he has been cooking, except for against Cleveland. He still dropped. Yeah, Cleveland and Dallas for a little bit.
Yeah, a bit stinking.
Yeah, he dropped 8 against the Clippers, 1 for 7.
Oh, he having James Harden numbers.
He got the Draymond special. He got a triple single double. I don't know.
Triple single is crazy.
He got 8, 4, and 5 against New York, shooting 3 for 7.
Diabolical.
But he scored the most points this season against the Nuggets, while Jokic dropped 56 with a double.
Almost 60-point triple double. Shit, crazy.
That is outrageous.
Outrageous.
He went 1 for 7 4 games ago.
That is my. And then he drops 40 on the reigning MVP. Shit, crazy.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, this is the end of this video. We will be recording more. So bye, and see you guys then.
No.